everybody, welcome back to Diary of a Young Blessed Mother. So you guys, I wanted to put this out because Thanksgiving was last week, okay? And last week my friend came over and we was doing karaoke, and so this song popped up. We didn't end up clicking it, but y'all remember Ruben Studdard in his song 2004? Okay, so it popped up. We didn't click it. We skipped over that. But a few days later, I think it was over the weekend, probably Saturday, I was just in the shower and I just randomly started singing it. And it was on my heart like all the rest of the day. And I'm like, okay, Lord, what are you trying to say? And even as I'm on like YouTube and looking at, you know, one of the ministries that I follow on there, they're talking about apologies. And then I got a random apology from someone I was not expecting to get an apology for. And in this song, it's still in my spirit. It just kept on like, this is my sorry for 2004. And I ain't gonna mess up no more this year. I'ma take this one chance and make it real clear. Okay, forget me out. But sorry, 2004. So I'm like, okay, Lord, what you trying to say? So I went to look up the song. I went to listen to it, download it on my Apple Music, and I wrote down the lyrics. So I'm like, who is getting ready to apologize to me and to people? You know, who can we be expecting these apologies from? What they're apologizing for? But as I'm listening to it and I'm looking at the words, so it starts saying, it's like I missed the shot. It's like I dropped the ball. And in my head, I'm just picturing someone missing the game-winning shot, fumbling, dropping the ball. In another instance, right? I'm thinking sports, right? How embarrassing is that? And that will humble you real quick when you're out here trying to showboat and you miss the game-winning shot. Or you out here and, you know, trying to do too much and you fumble the ball or you drop the ball. That's humbling. You are embarrassed. And to me, it's like a public humiliation. Like everybody just saw, oh my God, right? And it's given like something was in your possession and you didn't know what to do with it. Like, I got this ball, but I don't even know what to do with it. I could have won the game, but because I lacked skill, because I lacked knowledge, because I lacked insight on how to do it, because I wasn't familiar, or because I just was careless with this thing, I missed the shot. I could have had it all, but I messed up. And then it's like I'm on stage and I forgot the words. Another embarrassing moment in front of everybody, like something maybe everybody knew, everybody was anticipating, and you just messed up. You just forgot everything. Mind went blank. Another shameful moment, embarrassed. And I'm like, okay, whoever is about to be apologizing and whoever is about to receive an apology, these people feel embarrassed. They're being humbled. They were careless with what they had. They're reflecting like, dang, you know, they're feeling a little bit of shame. And public humiliation, it's almost like, dang, everybody knew if I would have done this, I would have won the game. If I would have prepared, if I would have gotten myself together and not went out here showboating thinking that I know everything, or humble myself, then I would have been in a better position with this person, right? It's something like almost like a duh moment that everybody knew except me, and I fumbled it. It's like building a new house with no roof and no doors. Dang, I'm sorry. Like, who goes out and builds a new house with no roof and no doors? It's like duh moments. And so this person is feeling almost stupid, for lack of better words, but this person's feeling like, dang. Not even, maybe they didn't even do anything seriously bad to you, but maybe they, you know, just didn't handle you well or didn't see you for who you were, who God says that you are in that moment or whatever, when they had you, when they encountered you, when they experienced you. This person is reflecting, whoever this person is about to apologize to you, or people, they are reflecting on the wrongs that they did. So here it comes again. For all the wrong I've done, I'm jumping through the lyrics, but here it comes again. For all the wrong I've done, for all the ways that I wrongfully viewed you or saw you or looked over you. People probably has looked over you, or maybe somebody really did wrong you terribly bad. But they're feeling that now. They're feeling like, dang, how did I not see this person for who she really is? How did I not see that is a good person? How did I not see that she wanted the best for me the whole time? How did I not see that she was the one? How did I not see what I had in front of me this whole time? Like something just went right over their head, right? Building a new house with no roof and no doors. Just went right over your head, huh? Cause who? And then it's like trying to propose and I ain't got the ring. Then what you doing, sir? Like, apologizing for not being ready or being prepared for what was required of them is something that they needed, something that was required of them. They were missing pieces, missing elements of things. Just another element of carelessness, right? And not being prepared, not being equipped to handle you, and not preparing themselves to steward the gift that you are. Trying to propose and I ain't got the ring. Man, I'm sorry. Feeling like common sense just out the door. And just know they hadn't thought things through at that time. They had good intents maybe, but were missing pieces of the puzzle, or just feeling goofy, out of order, ashamed, and embarrassed. Okay? Because you out of order. You try to propose, ain't got no right. But hey, then it says, and I ain't gonna mess up no more. He goes on to say, this is my sorry for 2004. I've apologized a million times. Here goes 1,000,001. And he starts listing out all the months, all the way through December. Till December, I'm telling you, I'm sorry. And I ain't gonna mess up no more this year. I'm gonna take this one chance and make it real clear. Ain't gonna be no confusion after this apology. They're gonna lay everything out from August, September, October, November, tell you December, I'm sorry. They're gonna lay everything out they're reflecting on all the times and the moments where they walked past you and didn't recognize who you really were, where they said something to you where they shouldn't have, or whatever, or where they, dropped the ball, missed the game-winning shot. All the times where they felt embarrassed, or when they wronged you, they're feeling that. They're reflecting. Whoever these people are, they're reflecting. God is causing them to reflect on it, on all the times, all the ways, all the moments where they could have done better. And God is making them double back, spin the block again for that apology, or apologies, because he said 1,000,001, baby. So whatever that is, however that applies to you. And he says, and I ain't gonna mess up no more this year. And God was telling me, like, before this year is over, people's gonna be trying to get right. People are trying to get right before this year is over. And God is placing that on their hearts for you, for them to be free from that, and for you to get what you need, right? The apology that is due you, that you thought was never going to come. It's going to probably surprise you, because they're reflecting deep. And it's probably stuff you're gonna be like, wow, I didn't even remember that you did that, or I didn't even think that was the issue. But they're reflecting on so much where they could have done better, reflecting on the moments where they dropped the ball, where they was on stage and forgot the words. You get what I'm saying? These are big moments that happen that people go on in life and forget about. We forget that somebody was on American Idol and didn't know the words. We done forgot about that. American Idol who? But they didn't forget, right? They've been dealing with that, and they're dealing with it right now. And they're going to bring that back up to you to give you an apology that you deserve. And it says, I'm going to take this one chance and make it real clear. So there's not going to be any confusion. They're trying to change. They ain't going to mess up no more this year. The rest of this year, they're going to spend repenting to God. They're going to trying to change and to turn from their ways, right? To turn from those mindsets and mentalities that had them acting like this before. And it's not going to be any confusion. It says, I'm going to take this one chance. And so God brought it to my remembrance that I am expecting a phone call myself, okay? God has shown me that somebody is going to be contacting me in a dream, but they're going to be contacting me in the natural, okay? With an apology, with some words, whatever they need to do. but it's gonna come forth before the end of this year. I had a dream where the person called me, right? They had my number, but they called me on Messenger. So they called me on Messenger, and I'm like, woke up out of my sleep in my dream. I'm like, and I look at my phone, and it says Saturday, 9:20 a.m. Okay? And it's early. And I'm like, why are you calling me on Messenger and you got my number? And they began to just start speaking. And God was just telling me, like, it's going to come in a way you're not expecting. One, because I'm expecting you to call me, not hit me up on Messenger, because you have my number. And it's going to come sooner than you thought. I'm waking up out of my dream, and it's to the point where I was like, hold up, did you really mean to call me? Because I literally just woke up out of my sleep. So I'm just trying to make sure I heard you right. It's going to come when I'm least expecting it. And it's going to come sooner than I thought, earlier than I thought, because it is 9 something in the morning on a Saturday. Please don't. But early, right? It's going to come early. It's going to come early, unexpected. And I'm not going to, unexpected. So expect the unexpected, and expect whatever this apology is from someone to come early. Expect that phone call to come early. Expect them to reach out in a way that you wasn't expecting them to early, because it's coming. It's coming before the end of the year. And before the end of the year, they're going to be trying to make things right for the rest of this year, okay? They're going to be trying to make up from all those months and cram it in this 1 month. It's going to be beautiful. They're coming back apologizing for all accounts of stupidity, transgressions, ignorance, selfishness, etc., whatever that looked like to them in your situation. And God took me to Philemon. Oh God, I hope I'm saying it right this time. Philemon, it's like 1 page in the Bible, okay, y'all? A little tiny part, and forgive me because I shut my book. Here it is. Philemon only has 1 chapter, verse 11 and 12. It says, Onesimus hasn't been much use to you in the past, but now he is very useful to both of us. I'm sending him back to you, and with him comes my own heart. So it's some people that, you probably haven't talked to in a while, or maybe you have talked to them in passing, but it ain't been on that level, friendship, relationship, whatever. And they're coming back this time different, right? I ain't gonna mess up no more this year. They're coming back different. There's a change about them. A heart posture is being changed. God has been dealing with them, having them reflect, right? And they're coming back this time with his own heart. They're coming back different. And then it says in verse 18 and 19, if he has wronged you in any ways or owes you anything, charge it to me. I, Paul, write this with my own hand that I will repay it, and I won't mention that you owe me your very soul. So flip this like it's God talking, okay? If this person has wronged you in any way, drop the ball, or whatever, in any way, and he owes you anything, charge it to God. God will repay that. Our vindication comes from the Lord. And not to mention, we owe God our soul. We owe God everything. We are to make allowance for each other's faults and to forgive each other 70 times 77, whatever it is. We are to forgive and be merciful because our God, our Father in heaven, has forgiven us. And that way we clear ourselves that we may be forgiven, right? And it's too much energy to be harboring stuff, especially when someone is coming and giving you an apology for stuff that you forgot about. Come on now, they had to dig deep for that. It's already embarrassing to come double back and deal with your embarrassing moments where you was on stage and forgot the words, where you built the whole house thinking you was doing something with no roof and no doors, with no foundation, no structure, no wisdom, no nothing, and you're trying to propose and forgot the ring. Like, just so embarrassing moments that they're having to reflect and double back on. They probably took them so much, removing so much pride and selfishness and insecurities to even come back to you and say what they need to say to you. But they're going to do it. God is putting it on their hearts to do it. God is dealing with those who have wronged you, those who have wronged us, and he's making it right. Our vindication is coming from the Lord in this season, and we will see it in Jesus' name. I love y'all. Be encouraged. Stay blessed. See y'all later.